Hey guys, MoronUnited here. You're watching Reviewing Rainbow on Thursday. Today we are going to review Top Gun. Yes, Top Gun. Tom Cruise, Kelly McGillis, what's his name? I don't even remember. Tom Skerritt. A score by Harold Faltermeyer. How could you go wrong? 1986 movie. We got it on a whole bunch of formats. It's the definitive flight movie. Anybody who says otherwise is stupid. Stealth can go screw itself. I love Top Gun. But this is Reviewing Rainbow. This is video games. We're not reviewing the movies. We're reviewing every Top Gun game I happen to own. And I own quite a few of them for some reason. For a movie that never had a sequel, although they're talking about it and that makes me sad. They say that a script is done, but I don't know. I don't think Tom Cruise is coming back. But it had one movie. It's Top Gun. How could they have made so many games? It's ridiculous. But I guess where we should start off is the infamous Top Gun on the NES. Everybody hates Top Gun, and to be fair, I can see why they hate it. It's very bland. It's insanely difficult. If you don't have... I mean, the NES joystick, it kind of doesn't help at all. It actually makes it harder. Makes it a little more fun. But I really like this game in a strange, odd way. It's kind of that game that you play at 3 o'clock in the morning and you just enjoy for what it's worth. And you just kind of zone out while playing it. It has a great NES sound music version of the Top Gun theme. Probably one of the best video game 8-bit versions of a theme song. I like it. It's a good game. Well, maybe it's not a good game, but I like it. And then there was a sequel, because nobody had enough Top Gun on the NES. Top Gun: The Second Mission, which took Top Gun to a whole new extreme. It made it ridiculously difficult. The first one was insane, and it was only 4 levels. That was ridiculous. Horrible. So hard. But Top Gun 2 makes it ridiculous. It's so much faster. You can do like loop-de-loops, and it only helps to disorient you. There's no clouds. You don't even know where you're flying. It's pretty much a train wreck. It's not as fun as the first one because it takes the only good part of the atmosphere out. If you want a challenge, check this one out. And then we had, moving right along, Top Gun: Fire at Will. And this is kind of an interesting game, because this is when Top Gun went 3D. But what makes this one unique is I don't even remember his name. James Token. They actually have a live-action video of him, which doesn't fit at all, but it's kind of interesting just to see him in this game. There's like live-action cutscenes with random people. The game's kind of a mess. The flight's not very good. It hasn't aged well at all. I don't know. The controls are pretty mutilated. It's not very good. The only reason you'd ever buy this is because it has Top Gun written on it, but we had the double feature. Top Gun Combat Zones. We'll go with the Game Boy Advance. Well, nah. We'll go with the GameCube version first. And this game sucks. It really does suck. It's so bland, so just uninteresting. You're flying around, and there's just no real enemies. There's no movie connection at all. None of these games have anything to do with Top Gun. You could easily put any name on it. Just call it Combat Zones, and you could resell it. Because they know the only reason you're buying this is because it's Top Gun. It's just a really bland shooter, not very fun, and I don't know, incredible replay mode. Yeah, who the hell wants to watch replays on this? I don't know. Ugh. It's just boring. All of the missions, city, Arctic, desert, night, and day. Like, how bland can you get? They don't... I don't know. I don't like this game. It's stupid. But the real topping on the crap sundae comes with Top Gun Combat Zones on the Game Boy Advance. This game just blows chunks. Most of the stages aren't even like flights. A lot of them are top-down stages where it makes you feel like you're driving a tank, like those stupid tank stages, and it's just terrible. It feels dated. This game could have been pulled off basically on the NES. There's only 20 missions. The missions where they actually have, like, you're the plane and you're flying from side to side as enemies come at you, that's decent, but there's almost none of those missions. Most of them are just, like, top-down, or they do, like a side-scrolling shooter. It's really awkward, it's stupid, and it really just nails in the coffin for Top Gun game. And they didn't even stop there. I stopped. But there's some on... They made a Top Gun game on the DS. I mean, I think they just made another one. I really cannot fathom why they're making so many Top Gun games. I assume when they make the next movie, they're gonna put a new Top Gun game out. Of course, because they have to keep making these stupid games. But that's about it. Out of the 5 Top Gun games that I own, I really only played the original, and most people hate this one. So that's about none of these are good. There are some good movie license games. Top Gun is not one of them. That about sums it up for this Thursday. I'm MoronUnited. Thanks for watching Reviewing Rainbow, and we'll see you next time, guys. Take care.